It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, here on SABC3. Now, fashion and trends is a big thing here on Expresso, and a lot of our male viewers have kind of reached out to us and said, but what about us? We need more tips on how to dress fashionably and stylishly. Gentlemen, take a seat because we've brought the expert.
Definitely. How to dress like a gentleman. Well, in he walks, and I must say we dragged him away from his vacation so that he can come to our studio. Not only did his mum have a birthday yesterday, happy birthday, but you're also South African.
I'm South African. I'm from Simonstown. I was born here, darling. I love Cape Town. I used to run around in shorts and sandals and bare feet. When I went to Zurich in Switzerland, where I live, and discovered everybody walking around these Italian brogues, you know, costing like 300, 500,000 francs. How the hell am I ever going to make it here if I ever bother to stay?
But here you are, Clifford Lilley. Welcome to Expresso. It's such an honor to have you here. Now, you did give us a little bit about your background, but South African born, now living in Switzerland. Tell us more.
In Zurich, Switzerland, well, it's a great place to live because it's in the middle of Europe. So you're in Paris, you're down in Milan very quickly.
Yeah.
Everything's there. It's a very chic city. So, as I said in the beginning, I felt a little bit kind of intimidated by all this wealth and magnificence. But actually, the Swiss people are very, very down to earth. But they are conservative and they love quality. So it was a good place for me to get started. I used to be a window dresser here to work for started from garlic. So I started off in the fashion business indirectly. I went to UCT drama school and learned how to speak, darling, because I wanted to look good and sound good. And I thought the inside would come at some point.
Fantastic.
I'm still working on that.
It comes naturally for you, but we want to know how to put a successful look together for a guy. What are the most common issues that men have when they're trying to put together, well, and look like you?
Well, I think just guys just don't, they don't bother. They couldn't give a damn about how they look. You know, they just want to have a good girl, so or a guy. But you know, the thing is, guys don't quite know how to coordinate things, and they don't know how things should fit. Clothes have to fit. If they're too big, they look horrible. If they're too tight, they look bad as well. So I think the first thing a guy needs to learn is what is my body shape and what fits and suits me best. What are my proportions and how can and who am I? What am I expressing with my body and my look?
That's quite an important thing, because I think a lot of people maybe look at a look in a shop window and then try to put the exact same outfit on, and then it just doesn't work. So you really need to understand, just like women, you need to understand your body. Same thing for a man, right?
Absolutely.
What are the things that we can't ignore right now? And I can't believe you just mentioned it, because we have to stress it. It has to fit. You know, I have so many guy friends that wants to do it baggy. You know, baggy's not always cool. You just heard it. Clifford just said it. What trend right now in terms of menswear can't we ignore?
Well, I mean, the look is, you know, we do have a very tight look. It's the silhouette is very, very slunk. It's very, very tailored fit. Narrow trousers, 60s. Just think 60s. Just go back to the 60s. Look, get out all those old photos of your dad and have a look at them. What did he look like? And you can't ignore the fact that, you know, outerwear is very important. Sportswear plays a huge role. And you've got to dress up sometimes. You know, you can't ignore to look good when you go out. So you need a great coat. You need like a trench coat, a double-breasted Burberry, maybe with epaulettes, something that's short, that's sharp. You need cool jeans that fit guys, you know, and you need a jacket, a navy blue blazer or any kind of blazer, but it should fit, because what's the point of wearing a good blazer if it looks like sugar?
Exactly. I couldn't help but see the blue suit. Oh, my word. You have a picture of a blue suit?
Oh.
Is that the new in?
Blue's the new black, darling. I mean, navy, look at navy blue over here, black over here. Sorry, darling, but I mean...
I'm out.
We got in and out. Lace, anything. But, and I think a guy needs to have really good shoes. If you can't afford good shoes, just buy good old tackies. But a good pair of shoes, great leather shoes, and not, you know, just not too fancy, not too fashionable. Just good leather brogues or good leather Oxfords.
Now, I know that there's a man or men sitting and watching right now, and they're watching Clifford speak, and they're like, oh, I just don't get it. What piece of timeless advice can you offer a man who right now just doesn't have a clue of what's going on?
Well, I think, you know, you just need to have a wardrobe, timeless advice, something that coordinates, something that's not too fashionable, as I've said. You need a white shirt, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, but a white is essential in your wardrobe. A dark suit, a navy blue suit, good shoes, clean socks, clean underwear, and a smile on your dial.
Ah, a smile on your dial. This is amazing. I can't believe that you're sitting here, Simonstown. Is it 30 years later?
I can't either. I can't believe that I'm giving workshops. You know, I'm instructing gentlemen in business, in banks and insurance companies in Zurich, in Switzerland, on what to wear and how to put it together.
I want to share a secret, because this morning Clifford kissed me hello in the cheek, and then he smells divine. What's the secret?
I'm
on
so
a fragrance.
Glad you asked. I love smells, and I love good perfume. I know that also you shouldn't wear too much, but I love to put loads of it.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing Richard E. Grant's new perfume. It's called Jack, and it's just
What's
the
it
most...
called?
Jack, J-A-C-K, Union Jack. And it's just fabulous, isn't it? It's so fruity. It's got a little bit of marijuana smell in there. I mean, it's a mixed perfume. It's men and women. It's erotic, exotic.
How much is too much?
Everything.
Intoxibolic, whatever.
How much is too much?
How much is too much?
In fragrance.
It's never. I think, you know, douse yourself in it. And this is cheap and horrible. No, go for the good stuff, girls.
Are you the guy at the gym that comes to gym and you're like, wait, we're in the gym. Who smells like cologne? You know, who is that guy in cologne?
But listen, we must qualify. You must wash and then put on. Don't use it to mask the smell. All right, we have to qualify because I know people that like use it to mask the odors. But Clifford, it was absolutely fantastic having you on our show today. Thank you for the invaluable advice that you've shared with us, because I think every one of us need a little bit of help every now and then.
The one thing I got out of it is it has to fit. Just make sure it fits. Yeah, don't wear baggy
The tighter the jeans, the better. That's what I'm saying. You heard it from Clifford.
Well, this is amazing and feel good. Over to Graham and Ewan.